All right, I think this is going to be a short video today, and mainly because I've been messing around with this new camera and setup for the last, well, let me see, 4 hours, and I accomplished what would have taken a normal person probably 4 seconds. And the subject of the conversation today is about enlightenment. Can you believe that? Enlightenment. And I'm dealing with frustration that's unfreaking believable with this camera. It's a wonderful camera. You can probably tell from the quality of video, but the sound, oh my gosh, I was dealing with what they call time code. I didn't really want to do time code, but that's what it was doing, and it was sending noise through the system, and what a nightmare. Anyways, I got it all fixed, and so because of all that, I'm just going to make this video short. I'm talking about enlightenment, and that's what the focus of my next several videos is going to be about. There are paradoxes that I can and will bring up in subsequent videos that I'll be making. There is an infinite number of paradoxes. I mean, I could just rattle through paradoxes one after another for an hour probably, but we'll focus on a few, and the whole point and purpose of that is to cause some sort of conflict in your cognitive brain so that you can't understand, it doesn't make sense to you. What the paradoxes are going to do is somewhat force you to deal with the conflict between our physical reality and it being an illusion instead, meaning there's no substantive foundation upon which our physical reality exists, meaning that it has probably less substance to it than a dream that you had last night that when you wake up, it's like, well, where's the concrete evidence behind that dream? Well, there's none other than maybe your memory at best. That's exactly what this reality is also. It isn't real. It's not only not real, but it doesn't exist either. It is a dream creation in the mind of Brahma, in the God that Jesus prayed to. The dream reality is a 100% creation of Brahma. And the proper depiction of this reality is not non-duality. That is not a correct conclusion to what reality is. Because if we were not here, if there were no awareness essences anywhere in this universe, then it would reflect a true concept of non-duality. But when you interject the awareness of yourself, meaning I'm aware, I am separately aware of the essence of myself and what is in existence. And when I say the essence of myself, I'm not talking about my physical body, because it is part of the non-duality reality also. So consequently, if a person is claiming non-duality is appropriate and correct, that's because they are absolutely 100% involved in the illusion, that they have merged with it and completely unaware of what the spiritual realms and realities are. So the paradoxes will force a conflict between reality and the illusion. And that is what the nature of what I'm going to focus on. In the meantime, maybe I'll go into it a little bit right now. And the only thing I'm going to do is what I've done in the past. By the way, I was going to talk about the videos going forward from here on out. I am going to rehash things that I have talked about in the past. I'm going to bring them up again and stuff like that. And the reason is because I'm not going to spend the time going through the last 20 years of videos to try to figure out what videos I did and did not make and what topics I did and did not cover. Instead, I'm just going to follow the spirit wherever that leads me on the videos in the future. So if you think I've covered something before, well, then I probably have. But that's what I intend on doing from this point forward. For those of you that are interested in the camera and stuff like that that I am using, it's called a Nikon ZR. I'm using a 35 millimeter 1.8 Z-mount lens with a remote recorder that is Rode Wireless Pro, and going into a separate microphone right here. I don't know if any of that stuff is interesting to you, but I'm never going to cover that in the future videos. But since this is the first one where I'm actually going this route, I thought I might cover that. And also, to even complicate things further, I'm not using the software that I used to use that I was so comfortable with. I am now putting it on my Nikon, my MacBook Pro. So I'm using Final Cut Pro. Now I've had my MacBook for several years now, but I never really got used to Final Cut. I was lazy in using another program, but from here on out, I'll be using that. And looking forward to, I might even make more than one video a week, providing I get comfortable with this setup. And hopefully I do get comfortable with it and it becomes quicker and quicker and quicker. So with that being said, I'll leave you, and who knows, maybe I'll even make a video tomorrow or the next day or maybe the weekend, who knows. In the meantime, I love you, and I hope that you are doing well in this crazy world and time at which we're living. So I'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye.